Now we're going to get down to business. MMA. And this first one is, if this kid isn't sponsored by Glow Pop, something's wrong in the world. Coming out first, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 142.5 pounds and making his MMA debut. Doing it for Wyoming Faction. Let's hear it for John Weed Jr.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming out to the cage right now, we have John Weed Jr. This man is 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds with that perfect record of 0-0-0. So one of those O's has got to go. He is training out of Team Wyoming Faction. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say he's training out of Wyoming.
I would agree.
Now, he's coming out here with that perfect record, so we don't really know a whole lot about him and what he brings to the table, but we are excited. This is going to be our first MMA fight of the night, so what do we know about guys that are coming out here with no? We don't really have a lot to go off of, but do you know anything about Team Wyoming Faction, Ryan?
I don't, but much like you said, my guess is this guy's ready to come out here and fight. I mean, that's typically what they do when they come down here, and especially when they're traveling from Wyoming. They have a purpose, and their purpose is to come down here and fight for SteelFist.
Absolutely, and they're going to put on a hell of a show. And you know that he's got friends and family back home watching right now on Blitz.tv. And hey, if you're at home watching, I'm wishing the best of luck to you and your fighter. Let's take it to the cage and see what his opponent looks like here in just a second.
Sounds good to me.
All right, and his opponent tonight, fighting out of the black corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 143 pounds with a current record of 0-1. Doing it for Kikino Kickboxing, let's hear it for Jorge Frady.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Jorge Frady walking out right now. He stands 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in 145 pounds, and has a record of 0-1-0. He is representing Kikino Kickboxing. I don't know much about those guys. Looking at this guy coming out, it looks like he's ready to fight, though. He's got his little anime gear on.
Oh, and he's got some great tattoos for a nerd like me. I am loving that. He's got One Piece. He's got Dragon Ball Z. Looks fantastic. I'm excited to see this guy fight. He is coming in off of a loss against Hunter Garcia here at SteelFist Fight Night. I want to say back in August. He lost that fight at about a minute into the first round. So I like that he's in the gym. He's getting some work and trying to come back and redeem that loss that he's got.
Sounds good to me. I want to see what this guy brings to the table. He sure's got some color on him. I want to see what he brings to the fight cage.
Well, if it was off of ink alone, he's winning. Like, that ink is fantastic. I love it. Now he is training over there with Team Kikino. That's actually Ezekiel Kikino's. Yeah, Ezekiel Kikino. It's his family and his gym. Gotcha. That group of people.
And we're going to see Ezekiel on the card a little bit later tonight.
Yeah, he's about 4 fights from now.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he's got too. But right now, we're going to see what Talos brings to the cage against John Weed Jr. out of Wyoming.
Well, and we jumped from our big heavyweights to our 145ers.
Yes, but we went from Muay Thai, now we're doing MMA again.
Yes.
Dave Seljestad is our referee for this first MMA fight of the evening, giving some last-minute instruction. Now, we talk about this all the time. The referees, they do have a fighter meeting before the show starts, where they go over the rules. So this little piece right here is just a reminder of some of the critical things like the back of the head. Let's keep it clean. And we're about to see some action.
All right, here we go. A little bit of a nod of the head from both of them. Ooh, stiff 1-2 down in center.
Both of them kind of throwing at the same time with a lot of these shots.
Yeah. Both of them seem to have the same timing.
Frady overcommitted and drops down. Let's see if John Weed's able to capitalize on that.
It looks like he's trying to snap him down, throw a nice knee.
He's got to be careful with those knees when you're that close and you've got that high of the body wrapped around like that on that north-south, standing north-south. Yes, exactly. Now, knees to the body are legal in amateur MMA, but knees to the head are not. You can kick to the head, but you cannot knee to the head.
And in with the flurry. I think he hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, he landed some big shots. Taylor's did a really good job, but
John did a good job kind of clinching up and kind of maybe, how should I say, dissipating that.
No, you're exactly right. John did a great job of taking away the momentum of Talos.
Yes.
That was a good defensive move. And landed some big shots right now with Talos against the cage.
Someone's bleeding, I believe.
Oh, it's John.
John's nose?
Yeah, John's nose is bleeding. Reset, back to the middle.
Nice high hands. Is he getting tired?
No, he looked at his corner to say, okay, got it. Ooh, nice big lefts by Talos.
Well, Talos had that nice 1-2 down the center. He has a really clean 2.
Ooh, nice big body kick by Weed.
I'd like to see more Weed out of that, more of those body kicks.
Talos has landed some clean shots right now. Blood just smashed all over our table over here.
People are getting spray painted.
Now you've got John Weed landing some nice strikes. He's got him in an arm-in guillotine.
Is he going to go for it? Let's see. Oh, not arm in. He's got it under.
Got to be careful with the. He's got the arm out. So
yeah. He doesn't have the best angle on it.
No, but at the same time, Talos isn't going to.
And it might do the trick, anyways.
Yeah, I don't think Talos is in a good posture to defend against it. But I think he's still getting out of it.
He did. He's tired though.
I mean, both of these guys are going to be a little bit tired after that. But yeah, Talos' posture, the way he's carrying. Oh, big left. I talk about how tired he looks and he lands that big left.
He's had that big left the whole fight.
10 seconds left of this first round. Now, Weed's putting on some pressure at the end of this fight. At the end of this round. Great finish by John Weed putting on that pressure. Man, Talos landed some heavy shots.
Yes. Multiple heavy shots.
Yeah, throughout the whole round, he was landing some very, very heavy shots. Now, I don't know if that little bit of control, that brief period in the last 10 seconds is going to be enough to take that round away from Talos and give it to John Weed, but at the same time, you never know what the judges are going to think because, you know, they do have a specific scoring criteria and it is very subjective.
Agreed. I mean, in my opinion, there wasn't enough that bit of control at the end. Wasn't threatening enough. It wasn't. Even when he was grabbing the head, he wasn't really going for a guillotine, nor did he have time to finish it if he did.
Right.
So there wasn't really a threat at the end.
Well, there were periods when John was more aggressive against the cage, when he did have Talos against the cage, he was throwing a lot of knees and everything else, but was that enough to take away from the effective striking that Talos had?
Well, and heading into the second round, and this is going to be important, Talos has definitely seemed more fatigued at the end of that first round.
He looked fatigued, he looked fatigued at about the minute and a half mark.
Exactly.
But he's still got a lot of power for as tired as he's looking.
On that too. Both of them are tired, going for the little takedown.
Well, it looked more like Talos wanted to toss him with that instead of take him down with it.
He didn't want to put in the energy to finish it.
No. Well, and that also might be a technique thing. Does he know how to finish that, or was he thinking just shoving him by the foot was going to be enough to topple him over?
Exactly. Well, and Talos will sit there and he'll have his guard up. He'll take some punches, and then that comes out.
Right down the middle.
Comes out.
And it's finding its mark every single time.
That comes out.
Every single time it's landing.
I mean, that's the fight in a nutshell. You know?
Talos will. Oh!
He's going night-night.
Beautiful head kick.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Beautiful shot.
John Weed put an end to
Beautiful
that
shot.
fight with a beautiful head kick. That thing was perfect.
Hey, that's what happens when you stay in the fight.
I have nothing else to say but wow, that was fantastic. You got the doc in there checking on Talos. Talos is fine.
He's okay.
He's good.
Up on his stool.
Corners are coming in.
They asked him, "You okay?" He said, "Yeah."
He's answering questions without being a little confused by them. So this fight's over. We're going to make it official. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a beautiful way to end the first MMA fight of the night.
Beauty. Let's go.
Do me a favor, gang. Make some noise for the crew that's got to clean up this bloody mess. We'll give them just a minute, try and get it mopped up, let these guys catch their breath after that one. All right, can I get both fighters to the center of the cage, please? Dave, you ready? Both fighters to the center of the cage. Do me a favor, make some noise for these two, would ya? Your winner, 1 minute and 10 seconds in round number 2 by TKO. Make some noise, Wyoming. Out of the red corner, John Weed Jr.
I'm gonna break you guys up in just a second. Hey, everybody, I'm here with your winner, John Weed Jr. Holy crap, that head kick was beautiful, man. How are you feeling right now?
My nose hurts, but I feel pretty damn good.
I'll bet, man. Is there anyone you want to thank tonight?
Dude, everybody, my whole team, my corners here, Dave and Garrett, the rest of the Wyoming Faction team in the back, our team back home, my parents. I got a lot of friends at home too, dude. Everyone was so supportive of them. Wouldn't be here without them.
All right, man. Are you going to come back and do this for us again?
Hell yeah, man, I will.
All right, man. Well, we can't wait to see you come back. Congratulations. That was a great fight. Everybody give it up for your winner, John Weed Jr.
Way to go, Wyo. Make some noise, Wyoming.